Hi folks, thanks for joining me again. I'm Stephen Crone. It's another watercolour demonstration. Today we've got a very sort of loose, generic sort of winter scene that I've painted here. Quite a limited palette. I had to go with the spray gun just to loosen it up a little bit more. So let me show the colours I've used for this one. So I've got ultramarine, alizarin crimson, and light red. So I think it was just the three colours I think I used on this one. Brushes, got two riggers, a 0 and a 3, and a large Ron Ranson 8 brush. I'm going to give this a quick blast with clear water, and then let's start with a raw sienna with a alizarin in there as well. I'm going to take a bit of light red, ultramarine, get some big angry clouds in there. And really some of this colour down below as well. Clean brush just to clouds there, just brighten that bit down the bottom. Right then, I'm going to put in some clouds now. Not clouds, some of the distant trees and things. So we're sort of up here somewhere. Just flicking up, just using the corner of the brush. Plenty of blue in there. Just create that sort of distant effect. It's going to come down there like that. Add a bit more red, crimson. Just flick the brush up like that, with little tree tops. Some darker ones down the bottom. Going to scrape that building in. Again, just flicking it up like that, taking it over to that little edge. And what I'm going to do is make sure this is flat. I'm going to scrape that little building in there. Few dips and dabs. Giving a few. It's too wet yet to scrape the rest of it. Just hold fire with that for a minute. Some more big trees up there. Maybe just take a bit of And I'm just looking where the light bits are and just painting these stronger bits right over the top of them. Right, let's just get that flat against there. And I might just do a bit more scraping, I think. And then if we just give it a few random details in there. So we've got a few fence posts up here, look. Some over here as well, a few more posts. These are, but all adds to into the interest. So we can take a zero rigger just into those dark colours. Again, just adding little things here and there. Have like a little tree or something growing up there. Let's have another one there. This one's a bit bigger. Another one just in there. Distant one by that building. Well, what I might do is give a quick dry. And then re-wet it. See what sort of effects we can get with this. Someone did comment the other day about this rattling noise. I think it's because it's such an old, I'm not quite sure how to stop that rattling. Few red. Just pulling some of the colour out in there. Just trying to think now where I might be sticking a path. If I just pop, just sort of hint of a path somewhere, just dabbing into those colours, just red, crimson and a bit of blue. thinking just like that. Just a hint. Switch to the other rigger brush. Random details here and there. I don't want to disturb that path too much. Actually, make these like big posts or something. A few cross pieces. I'm thinking maybe some, let's just make it slightly drier. Some closer trees and things, well not necessarily trees, but some maybe just something just there, just like that. Another one just there. Do we need another one? I think I might be going a bit over the top with it. I'll tell you what would look good. I'll just make like a simple shadowy mix. Now imagine the light sort of coming from there, so we're sort of giving that hair there, so I'm taking it from there, so I'm just going to pull the shadows down. Yeah, look at those cross pieces there as well. I'm sort of coming this sort of direction. If we want a little man, I think I do want someone on this path. And a little dog in toe. And with those same shadows, just something like that. More fence posts here and there. I think I'm just about doing our thing. I'm just going to stick a bird up here somewhere. I'm going to stick him up here. Big bird. Where should I stick my name? I'll stick my name down here, I think. Right then, let's stick a mount on it and see what it looks like. There's our painting all mounted up, so if we're going to have a closer look. First thing that struck me when I looked at it from afar, I think I could have had another darker layer, I think, amongst the trees somewhere, some darker trees, just to have an extra depth, darker tone, just to make the lights stand out a bit better. But that's something for next time. Had a couple of washes in the sky, plenty of, I've got predominantly sort of the two reds, crimson and a light red with ultramarine in there as well. Bit of tissue work. Took a bit more paint out with the rigger, maybe with the height, maybe a bit too much. Maybe for just a little bit of light coming from there, and it sort of darker might have looked a little bit better. But you can see what I've scraped out the roof, and that is all I've done, just to give the impression of a building there. A few little fence posts and things, a few more fence posts in the foreground. Poured a few shadows down there. Imagine the light just low, just over the horizon, casting some dark shadows. Bit more rigger work over on the right hand side. These two trees could have looked a bit better, they look a bit naff. Just putting it, just a hint of a path in there, and then our little man and his dog, just to give it like a focal point. So that's my sort of quick, loose impression of a sort of typical, generic sort of winter scene. There'll be a few more of these now we're in autumn, getting close to winter. Once the snow starts falling, there'll be plenty of opportunities for painting these snowscapes. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching as always. Do join me over on patreon.com/StephenCrone if you get the chance. Loads of videos over there. Plus you can paint your own, post your own paintings on the community page. So until next time, keep practicing. Happy painting, and I'll see you again soon.